Hello, Pookies. Told you I'd be back. Alright, so the last time we left off, we finished off a bunch of goodbyes with the characters Serval, Japard, Bronya, Perla in front of the figure with the kids, Hook and Clara, I believe, and then we went to the hotel, we slept, we dreamt about everything that happened, and then we woke up, and now apparently we're going to go back to the Astral Express. If I'm remembering everything correctly. So I know we left off and I was in the hotel room, but, you know, obviously I had to log in and do my dailies and stuff, and I couldn't do all of that from... Well, technically I could, but it's whatever, okay? I have a process when I do things. But yeah, we're outside now, so I figured I'd rather just teleport to a closer beacon thing, and then we can continue the story from there. Oh, looks like I still have to go inside. Okay.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I dreamt about Sampo. Yeah, I dreamed about Sampo. That is a very interesting sentence. It's Tommy went home.
But the beds here are so nice.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
So wait,
Yeah. Well,
I have a question.
Souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
So I can't remember exactly, is it like One Piece rules? Like, that's my question. Is it One Piece rules, like, with the log pose? Like, does the ship need, like, a certain amount of time, or, like, until the problem is resolved? Not the ship, the train. Well, technically the train is a ship, but does it need, like, a certain amount of time at a planet, or, like, until we resolve the situation, and then, like, the train's GPS will start working again? Is it, like, One Piece rules? Like... How does that work? I know it was explained, but like it's been such a long time since I've played this game. So that's like the one thing I'm curious about. Like once the Stellaron is dealt with, does the train like think, okay, yeah, well, we're back online now, let's move to the next planet? I think that's how it works. Okay, I saw something glinting over here. Quick read. I think that's everything. There's nothing else in the room we could take. And this leads nowhere. Color lighting. Corridor lighting. And there are no other doors besides that one we can go into, so... Back to the ship. Bid farewell to Belobog. I'm curious if we get to say goodbye to Sampo, but I don't think so, considering Sampo is very, very sus. Yeah, I'm wondering if we do get to say goodbye to him, or we just like straight up leave.
Come around and have a look.
Maybe once we reach the ship, I'll get my answer about whether or not it's like One Piece rules where like we have to stay a certain amount until like the ship what do you call it? Until the ship says like, okay, we're done, we're ready to go to the next planet, or if it's like something else. Because I know it was explained, I just don't remember. It's been like months since I played Honkai Star Rail. Okay, I don't know why I'm hoofing it all the way, but I'm just following the game.
Here we are at last.
Okay, so we needed to come here.
It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new
I don't know what I just clicked on.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words.
Oh no, the girlfriends are fighting.
Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Alright, that was cute, I guess. Hello, Mom and Dad. How you been?
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Can I skip the next mission and get some rest? How would you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is soon.
So we as like the crew get to decide where we go next and not the Astral Express itself, because I was under the assumption like it was kind of similar to like One Piece rules, like where the ship dictates, not the ship but like the log pose or like the GPS dictates where we go to next. That's like how I understood it, but I'm guessing it's not as they're saying here apparently.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys.
Yeah, what was Dun Hong's thing again? I know it's was he like running away and then the Astral Express took him in? God, I haven't played this game in so long. I know they found March in space. She was like floating in space inside some ice. Himeko, I think, inherited the Astral Express. I forget Welt's reason for being on the train. But yeah, Dun Hong had like a whole thing, like he was running away or forget who he. No, that's March. What is Dun Hong's thing again? And I'm sure it'll be explained to me at some point, but like I feel like I'm missing a big chunk of important information right now because I know that something important is going to happen with Dun Hong at some point.
About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose.
Not really. Power corrupts. That's kind of like, you know, a simple summary.
While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home.
All right.
Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
All right, let's speak to Mr. Welt first. Or we can't. Okay. I need to speak to Himeko about the
Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
I'd like to know about the battle. I'd like to talk about the battle with Cocolia.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
About the path of preservation.
Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
I was meant to thank you for your support during the battle.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
The source of Cocolia's power is the Stellaron. Why is this even a question?
It's a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that.
Duh.
What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very simple answer. She was corrupted, end of story. She went crazy.
On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
Oh, right. I watched an anime recently. I'm like, where did I see that before? Where did I see a similar situation? Yeah, I watched an anime recently about some guy who got his body taken over by some demon, and like the demon kept like beating his mental fortitude down until the demon got control of his body. So basically kind of what happened to Cocolia. That the Stellaron, like, you know, plagued her mind for so many years, and she tried to fight it off, but, you know, she reached a point where she was like, you know what, with this power, I might as well, you know, try and change the situation I'm in. But sadly, she was already too far gone to, like, see what was happening at that point. So, yeah, again, she got corrupted. Simple answer. Let's talk about something else.
Sure, ask away. We've got plenty of time.
Can Eurilo 6 go back to what it was like before the Stellaron? I'm guessing if they managed to keep all the Fragmentum back enough, sure. I think it could go back to being a lush planet. Lush green planet, I should say. But I don't think it's going to be like a, what do you call it? Like a quick fix. Getting rid of the Stellaron, like, helped, but I don't think it's going to be a very long, like they said, a long journey to reach that point.
Well, maybe better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time.
Yeah, like maybe like 50 years to like start seeing a difference, but I'd probably give it a century before they see any actual like major change. But like minor changes definitely wasn't possible in the next like 30, 50 years.
I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
Yeah, what happened to the Stellaron?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power.
So is this where MC steps in? Because like we have a Stellaron inside of our body, and we seem fine. Maybe we like travel planet to planet and absorb all the Stellarons. Maybe that's our job in the universe.
But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Thank you for your patience, Himiko.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Alright, can I speak to Welt? Nice.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel?
Honestly, if I had played this, if I finished the quest, I'd probably have a different answer. But for now, I feel disconnected because it was so far back when I played this. So yeah, the feeling I have is disconnected. So hopefully, when I play the next planet main story through, you know, I'll maybe remember more and play a bit more consistently. But yeah, it's Honkai Star Rail has a bit of a short window for me, but like I'll see how far I can take it.
Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
I wonder what that means. What are y'all doing when you're not talking, huh? That's the real question. What's happening when you run out of topics? What are the two of you doing on the spaceship then, huh? Alright, the Fragmentum and the Eternal Freeze, will they disappear?
I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurelos 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
I relayed your view of the Stellaron's effects to Bronya.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurelos 6 sees that too.
This mission would have been much easier if you were there.
I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
It's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Yes, but to where? Why is everybody being so quiet? Chat with Pom Pom and get ready for the next stage of your journey. Does this go to the rooms? Yeah, passenger cabin. And then that leads to the bar, I think. I stepped in here on accident once. I think this is the space you can hang out with your characters. Yeah, this is the bar. I walked in here like accidentally one time. I wanted to know what was here, and then I accidentally spoke to the the barkeep. I'm assuming this is where you can like plop your characters down and then have like conversations with them. Where does this go? Carriage door. As long as the trailblazer continues, the express cars will extend endlessly. Okay, it's not going to give me anything. Alright, let's go speak to Pom Pom and hopefully start the next part of our quest. Ooh, there's a second floor. I have a room? Oh, it's empty. Oh, we can see the planet from here. That's sick. Yeah, it's gonna take a couple of years for all that snow to disappear. But we have a room! It's a mini quest, mini game. Okay, so at some point I unlock the feature to decorate this, is what you're saying. Okay. Let's go speak to Pom Pom and see where the journey takes us next.
Pom Pom, we're back.
Shh! Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the express.
Is March gonna try and fight the train again when we warp?
Oh, welcome back to the express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The express appreciates your help.
How's the express doing? Okay, I guess I have time to ask these questions.
Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the express.
Okay, so again, my question is it One Piece rules, like with the log post? Like, what is a space fissure? Again, I haven't played this game in a long time. So is a space fissure like what the Oh wait, why did the train stop in the first place? Did something go wrong? God, I can't remember anything. Yeah, is it like One Piece rules? Like, oh, the log post is essentially a GPS. They just decide where they want to go. Okay, so the space fissure has nothing to do with... Okay, yeah, because I think I remember they said they were going to another planet and then something went wrong and then they decided to explore Yarilo 6. Okay, I guess that answers my question.
As for the coaches, Pom Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything...
There's something that comes up later in relation to fuel, but that's all I can say. Alright. I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Yarilo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
Where's our next... Yeah, where are we going next?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
Damn, they're keeping their lips sealed on where we're going next.
For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
I'm guessing this was like the end of the 1.x updates. Kind of like a Genshin and like Wuthering Waves vibe. Like, oh, we don't know where we're going next, but like we'll tell you in the next part. Nope, this is halfway. All right, so it's like a two-parter. Okay. Need to get some juice for March.
Oh,
what?
Pom Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
When are we leaving?
By the way, to avoid encountering the anomalies again, the express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the express has reached cruising speed.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Is March gonna try and stand again? Or not? In the sweltering morning sun, Talent Galaxy. Visitor verification. Branya has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Branya when you return to the Express. Okay. Doesn't she have like a whole city to run? Why is she on the express? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Sela has become a visitor to the express. Items obtained. Music. Alright. What's next? An invitation without prior. Sit tight. Well, okay, need to sit down. Rest.
Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Cutscene? No cutscene. Okay, finally a cutscene. The Xianzhou Loufu. Okay, I didn't get to read all that. Is this Sampo? Again? Not Sampo. Oh, hello, Blade. Oh my god, it's the guy. It's the general.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jing Yuan.
Yeah, Jing Yuan. That's his name.
Of 5 people.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dunhung lore. Dunhung lore. I'm hype. I'm hype.
Are one of them.
Dunhung lore. I'm seated. I'm set. I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready for this.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
If the next part of the story is all about Dunhung, I am seated, bro.
We Trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
We're on a space train and I still have to do manual labor like washing the dishes? Okay, weird. Let's go wash some dishes, I guess. Speak to Himiko.
Morning. You're very punctual.
And a wonderful morning to you too, Himiko.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response.
Also one of the things I love about Star Rail is that your dialogue choice actually matters or kind of impacts the conversation, kind of. They actually say something different depending on what you choose, which is very cool.
The trailblazing of Eurillo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
Trailblazer is a troll. Yeah, anytime I pick any of the last options, next planet like.
Not telling yet. We'll make an official.
To be Chinese themed because Jin Yuan, Danheng, Yanting, and Blade. It's definitely going to be the Liyue Huanglong of Wi-Fi Peninsula of Star Rail, I'm assuming.
The meeting will start soon.
Alright. I'm ready. Wait, can I speak to Pom Pom? Where are my rewards?
Did you receive the destination overview? Excited?
Himiko is going to announce it in the meeting.
So you don't know yet.
Yeah, basically Space China.
After all that cold and exhaustion on Eurillo 6, you must be looking forward to the next planet.
I'm mostly looking forward to the next planet because we might be getting Dunhung lore, and I'm already hyped. I like all planets equally. When will we get to Pagana? What is Pagana? What is that? Are these destination overviews still useful after 1,000 years? That's a fair question. That's a very fair question. But what is Pagana?
Pagana? That's the final stop. Akivilli's homeworld.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Akivilli's the Aeon who made the train, right?
It's a lot like life. You don't always get where you're going right away. If If you're ready, head over to the front of the train. The meeting is about to start.
Okay, so the bar is where we have all our meetings. That checks out. Does Welt have anything to say?
You're looking well.
You coming with us this time?
You better believe it. You guys really put on a show for Eurilo 6. I'm eager to join in myself. I gotta say, there were more than a few times where I wanted to lend a hand, but Himiko said I should let you youngsters rise to the trailblazing challenges. You're looking well.
Do you know what our next destination is?
Oh, I know, all right. But I can't tell you yet. Himiko wants to create a sense of mystery for you in March.
But Danhong knows. Or maybe this is part of Himiko's plan to get answers for him. I don't know. I forgot half of Danhong's reason for being on the Astral Express in the first place. Alright. Guess I'll see everything in the meeting. Is it going to give me the same dialogue?
Head over to the front of the train.
Yeah, this is what. How's my Trailblaze level? Because I want to level up MC. He needs a specific material. Where is it? He was exiled from his homeworld. That's all they tell you at this point. Yeah, I know he was like running away or something. I can't remember exactly what happened, but they took him in on the train, and he's been on here ever since. I think this is what I need. What I need something to level MC. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, what is this stuff? When do I get this? And I'm assuming this is like I can synthesize that. What is that thing? What level is that on? Yeah, quiet. Where is it? I don't. Where is this? Hello? Okay, you know what? I'll look for it later. Yeah, it says level up rewards, but I'm assuming the level up rewards refer to Pom-Pom's rewards. Because it's based just like every other gacha game, to level MC, you need it from the you need it from like either like the guild association or like whoever like you meet for like rewards. So if I go to this menu and I click level rewards, it takes me back to to Pom-Pom. Oh wait, I'm standing here, so it's yeah, it has to be Pom-Pom. Because if I turn, oh my god, can I just exit this menu? Because they just say parlor car, but it's fine. I'll continue the story.
Has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Why is Danhong not part of the meeting?
Long time no see, Astral Express.
Cutscene?
It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
So... wait, is our adventuring ever gonna be like our choice actually? Cause like, the first planet we wanted to go to after Herta space station was not Eurilo 6. We landed at Eurilo 6 because of circumstances. And now we actually have a place in mind to go to. And now Kafka shows up and is like, yo, you know what? Screw that place y'all were going to. I actually have, like, you know, a favor to ask of you guys. Like, can we go here? And then once we finish that favor, do we actually get to go to the planned planet? Or does someone else show up and be like, yo, so I need a favor from you guys? Is that, like, going to be the running gag? Every time we want to go to a planet, something happens and we just have to, like, fix the situation we're in? Because that would be kind of funny. Not gonna lie, that'd be kind of hilarious.
Doesn't concern me. Then again,
not really. I think the devs use player choices at the end of the game.
Don't you think?
End of one world to decide which planet we go to.
The bigger the compliment.
That's what I've confirmed, but it's what I've heard. Okay, interesting.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
And to be honest, why would you even hunt a Stellaron in the first place? Isn't that shit, like, highly dangerous?
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you astral expressors and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person. And
have you guys heard of the Loufu?
I'm pretty sure it's Loufu, but okay. They probably have heard of it.
Xianzhou Loufu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
No offense to the English voice actors, but I feel like they're mispronouncing these words.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Loufu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's not unexpected. The one at Eurilo 6 was, like, happening for years, so, like, I'm guessing the one that we're gonna go face now was set off on purpose.
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
So essentially, you want us to go to a planet, save a criminal, well, a supposed criminal, an alleged criminal, and somehow what, get off the planet alive and leave in peace? When we just heard that these guys are notorious for hunting people down across space. I don't know, this seems like a bad deal. What do we get out of doing this?
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst?
Yeah, exactly. Sus.
Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
We should seal the Stellaron and... We should seal the Stellaron and help the Xianzhou? Or the Xianzhou? Maybe we can sell our friendship to the Stellaron hunters. Yeah, literally, what's in this for us? Like, we haven't heard any sort of reward, any sort of compensation. Like, why should we risk our necks to go and save an alleged criminal that's innocent, that just so happened to be there when the Stellaron erupted? I don't get it. Like, what's in it for us?
No! Why are we listening to her. The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
For once, I'm on March's side. March is a bit of a, a bit of a ditz, but I'm on March's side for once.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Loufu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish.
So wait, the next planet isn't even a planet, it's a spaceship? Okay.
Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers. You benevolent nameless. Can you really remain...
Trailblazer has a connection to the Stellaron hunters we see in the opening scene. Kafka genuinely cares about us. I know that. I know Kafka cares about MC. Is she maybe trying to guide us towards, the path we were on before? Because Kafka seems to know a lot about us, like, our memories wiped and stuff. So she's kind of like, I don't want to say the shorekeeper of this game, but like she clearly knows a lot about us.
This companion of yours,
or at least alludes to knowing about us.
Perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Well, what now?
Get Dan Heng.
Yeah, why is he not part of the meeting? Okay, do you guys have anything to say?
How could the mighty Xianzhou alliance be breached by a Stellaron?
What do you make of it, Mr. Yang?
Something's not right. The Xianzhou alliance is a small faction, but one that derives its power directly from an Eon. They have immense strength, much more than a train under the protection of the fallen Akivili. Stellarons can lead to the collapse of stars scattered throughout the universe, but the Xianzhou has Lan the Hunt on their side. I struggle to believe that Stellarons pose a threat in the eyes of the Eons. Either the Stellaron hunters are lying, or there's an even bigger threat lurking on the Xianzhou Loufu. This is big. I'm coming with you this time.
All I heard is we will be able to use while we're exploring, and that sounds like a win to me. All right, Himiko, anything to add?
About all this?
I don't know, bro. I just woke up in space a few weeks ago. I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay with whatever we do. Yeah, let's go with that.
I like the way you think.
Why? Oh yeah, they said Branya would show up and Zila would show up. I'm not going to speak to them though. I need to go find Dan Heng. Maybe March is speaking to him.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown.
You can get free Stellar Jade if you speak to the visitor. Only one though. Yeah, you see, if it's only one Stellar Jade, I'll wait. I'll wait till she shows up again. Return to the parlor car and vote for your destination.
It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that? Oh, I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
We have our memory wiped. We don't know anything.
We don't need another amnesiac on this train.
Yeah. I forget. I forget March was floating in space. Doesn't Himiko have... Yeah, doesn't Himiko have the final say?
Trust me, she'll hold a democratic vote. One for you, one for me, one for Dan Heng. 3 altogether. We never go anywhere without a consensus.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
Well, the first time you talk to them, you'll get them. Okay, fine, I'll talk to Branya once, and then we'll move on to the next part of the story. We might be going to Xianzhou, Loufu.
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to Loufu.
So you and the Loufu have history. Other ships, which ones?
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it.
Yeah, you get 10 only if you talk to them for the first time. I mean, in that case, I can kind of just leave her on the ship until she shows up again. So what would happen if I used Dun Hung on the ship? Would I get locked out of stories? Frequent visit and idle chats will drop to 5 and then you'll get 1.
So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you.
Well, you're still on my team, so technically you're going with me, but we'll see how far we get.
I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
You can still play Dun Hung on the ship. Yeah, I'm guessing they wouldn't lock him out of the story.
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
Okay. So here's my prediction. Welt and Himiko are gonna vote for going to the Loufu. March is not going to, and then Don Hung is gonna vote. He's gonna say whatever, I don't care. And then the deciding vote is kind of up to me, I guess. But somehow we're still gonna go to Loufu anyway.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Loufu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Loufu, we may have the chance to save.
It's Luofu, Himiko. There's an O, not an A. Oh my god.
However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
It's such a lame way of voting, but okay. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Correct! I don't fault it. I don't fault the English VAs for this, because remember, the original company, they sign off and sometimes they instruct people how to say it. So they signed off on this. So I don't fault the VAs. All right, I'm gonna vote to go anyway, because fuck it, for the plot. So March voted yes anyway.
4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I thought March was against going, but she voted anyway? Literally, yeah, March, what the fuck? Yeah, did you just say we're not gonna vote for going?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Oh god, whatever.
All right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
It's not like he can go.
I'm staying this time.
He doesn't have an option. He's exiled from the ship. March is very cute and surprising, not a total idiot. I beg to differ. March can be really ditzy sometimes.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5.
Is March standing again?
4, 3,
2, she is!
1.
March has a super big brim moon you have to look forward to one day in like a year. In like a year? Damn. Will I even have the space to have Star Rail on my console in a year?
That's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than your Relo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization.
So basically the Xianzhou are like, I don't want to say space pirates, but they're kind of like the equivalent of like Star Trek. Like they explore space for the sake of exploration. And bettering themselves, I guess.
I've only glimpsed
well, that's not exactly Star Trek's whole thing. Their thing is like
as magnificent as I remember.
Looking at a planet, seeing what the planet is, if it needs any help, and then like dipping off so the planet develops on its own. That's kind of like Star Trek's deal, but like it's a similar vibe.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
March, he's from Xianzhou. Bro was kicked off. Obviously, he'd be nostalgic.
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Loufu Skyport. Starskin Fin.
What?
Please await transfer. Please await transfer.
Something is definitely wrong. It sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Loufu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
Maybe they just have really shitty communicators.
Seems that's all there is.
The voice reminds me of please insert your parking ticket. Yeah. It sounds like one of those, like when you head to the mall for like parking and stuff. That's what it sounds like.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Yeah, but Don Hung's probably gonna lock himself up in his room, so... Not Trailblazers Assemble. Yeah, you're staying too, Himiko?
Yes, but I won't be putting my feet up. There's a lot to take care of here on the train. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Alright. March, you got anything to say?
All this universe, and we just happened to bump into a Xianzhou ship that Don Hung spent time on? Oh, that's gotta be fate. I wonder what Don Hung's stories await us. That guy sure has a mysterious past. We gotta take this opportunity on the Loufu to dig into it.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Give me the Danheng lore, bro. I'm all for it.
Master of gossip over here.
I wonder if she even remembers we've got a job to do down there.
Oh my god, I forgot MC has a voice. Oh. God, it's like the Genshin scare all over again. Every time MC speaks, it's like, whoa, this guy has a voice actor. Himiko.
This time you'll get the chance to witness Welt in action. I'm glad he's going with you.
So we actually do get to play with Welt in combat. Okay, I'm hyped. I don't know. Genshin doesn't lack MC voice, I think. I think Zack is back. He's recording Not Cry stuff. I think voice is just missing from like older quests from like the 5.x patches and like main quests. I think he's voiced in Not Cry. If I remember correctly, I think he is voiced. I knew there was more to him that meets the eye. I don't remember if you actually get Welt as a trial character here. Well, they're saying he's coming to fight with us, so I'm assuming we get trial. I'm hoping we do. I'm very curious as to what his kit does. So Welt's got skills.
His past. If you ask him, he'll just tell you about how he worked in animation.
Animation? Okay, that's very random.
But that's only a small part of his story. Believe me when I say he has more experience than I do.
From my memory of playing this game, story 8 times, there's no trial. You played Star Rail 8 times? That's a lot of times. Alright, but you can actually replay the story in this game, so yeah, that checks out. Oh, F2P pain.
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled some intel on the Xianzhou for you. I hope it comes in useful.
Oh, you made new accounts. Okay, that makes sense. Welt is from Earth, like our Earth. He was a regular dude. Oh, okay. So Welt is like as human as it gets. He's like human, like Earth human. Okay. See, there's Zila.
Before we set
you don't have to spoil this kid for me. I'll probably get to I could do it in the trial if I'm like really curious as to how he plays.
The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
Then he becomes broken as fuck. He's still human, but his powers are stupid broken. Alright. I hope I get him on standard one day, hopefully. The most important part of this expedition is the Stellaron.
Precisely.
Oh, in lore, he's really strong. Well, I mean, lots of characters are strong in lore. That's the whole point of lore.
Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
New planet, well, technically it's a new ship, but like new planet.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, I think it'd be creepier if we did see someone. Yet someone opened the gate for us.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
You're pretty decisive. What if they're not friendly and we can't defeat them?
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Amidst the Mara struck. Trial of Equilibrium Part 4. Alright, yeah, I need my Trial of Equilibrium because if you guys haven't seen, I have like 100,000 XP that it's like overflowing. I need to do the next Equilibrium quest so I can level my characters. Right, first beacon unlocked. Just want to take a look around. Okay, so I'm guessing these pod things are like, yeah, like the canisters. I can destroy these. Oh, this guy is dead.
Dang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead.
You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Alright, so we can't go this way, and there's another guy up ahead who is in pain.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
Okay. Well, I hope you survive. Ooh, a chest. And then this is for, let me check.
Preservation.
Yeah, this restores the skill points. Okay, simple enough. Like, I can see the Chinese influence, but like right now we're just surrounded by like containers and stuff. So not really seeing like the wow factor yet.
Everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Up ahead. Please.
I think they're all just gonna say the same thing.
Up ahead. Please.
I think this is the docking space where stuff is loaded and unloaded. So this is... Oh, it's... Okay. That makes sense. Because nothing here really shouts like...
Careful.
This is Space China.
We've never seen this.
It's fine. I think it will be fine, Welt. I think we'll be fine.
Hope you're prepared.
Fighting is meaningless.
Lance at the ready.
This ends here. I've no interest.
Excuse me, what? Bro just regenerated. Okay, he's dead now at least.
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I'm on guard.
Alright, that was easy enough.
Oh, wait.
Kinda sucks that we don't have a Welt trial, but... Ooh, we get to meet Ting Yun.
We've already lost them.
It'll be more annoying in MOC and other endgame stuff. I do not even have You know what? Endgame, same thing with Wuthering Waves. I don't have enough characters built for Endgame, so I'm not even gonna think about it. Hey, I got her! She's the one that buffs.
We need your help.
Do you? I mean, you guys look okay.
Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast.
Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Hope you're prepared.
Lance at the ready.
Miss Ting-Yun, the Mara struck have been repelled.
So I don't know why I'm cooking these enemies, but sure as hell is making the story go a lot faster.
The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting-Yun. I'm the ambassador for the Loufu Skyfaring Commission Merchant
What
Guild.
the hell is an
May I
ambassador?
venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
I struggle with bosses most in these story missions. Yeah, well, they're bosses, so that makes sense.
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I'm the galactic baseballer. I can see why people say he's a troll.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here?
Apparently the AI at the docking system let us on the ship, so I don't know, y'all might have a problem.
If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
Seriously?
Transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
Also a little ungrateful, we just saved your ass with these two guards behind you, by the way, and now you're trying to... You know what, Ting-Yun? You know what, screw you, girl, screw you.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express?
You've heard of us?
Indeed, I have. You've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Ting-Yun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Don't worry, Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Alright. Do I have freedom of movement? Because I see stuff that I want to break. Okay, so we came from this direction, and then we killed these things. Ice is no rare metal on its own. However, the ice shards glittering with the strange colors before you must have come from none other than a specific girl you know. Okay, so March took care of these guys. Canonically, apparently. I see this. I feel like there's a chest. Yep, there it is. I know I should save exploration for like when I actually have time to do it, but it was like right there. My chest senses were tingling. Or my loot senses were tingling.
Those monsters back there.
Tingyun's VA has changed.
Those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
And what exactly are Mara-struck? Corrupted people?
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Okay.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded, do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
I'm sure Mr. Yang can clean them out.
What? Does he look like a crane to you?
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourselves in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. Oh, you've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? It should be simple, right?
Yeah, if it's so simple, why don't you... God, these responses are actually so good. Like, if it's so simple, why don't you just do it?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not built for hard labor.
She sure knows how to boss people around.
Like, why am I agreeing so much with
Just need to
March?
pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
Alright, so I am supposed to be looking for a control. My chest senses are tingling. Haha, I knew it. Like, why would you put a random staircase here? Surely there was something up here. Alright, back to the story. So, I kill these guys and then I find
You sound sweet enough,
panel,
but you were
I guess.
talking about getting us escorted away by your cloud knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
True. But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
Hope you're prepared.
Too late to repent.
This ends here.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'm on guard.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
So wait, isn't Danong technically like a fugitive right now, like running around? Let me change back to MC. I love that the space anchors like activate on their own. Controller. Move to the left. Oh, so we get... Yeah, it's kind of similar to... yeah, okay. I get it. Simple enough. So Tingyun was like, oh, I don't do manual labor. So she couldn't even press a button on a control panel? Like, okay. I see a chest. Gimme.
You mentioned the Stellaron?
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an ambassador, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Oh, it's the set. It's the set for Serval and Japard. Wait, do we get jades for unlocking these things? I feel like we should. It's like unlocking a domain, right? I feel like we should get jades for doing this, for like opening the space hole. That's a monster? Oh, I thought it was like an NPC we could talk to. I guess not. Are those frogs? Frogs on balls.
I've no interest in conflict.
Frogs and monkeys on balls.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance! Forward!
God, MC does no damage. Oh my, that was horrible. Maybe I'll change him back to the physical element, because that did nothing.
This ends here. Not a scratch.
Physical is superior for DPS MC. Yeah, like he does nothing on preservation right now.
Fighting is meaningless.
This ends here.
I think preservation MC is supposed to act as a support. Yeah, he is a shielder. When you unlock Remembrance MC, you won't change him off that path. I wonder how far I am from that. Like what? 2 months away. Okay, damn. Relax, Japard.
I've no interest in conflict.
Lance at the ready.
Okay, I want to keep him on shield because I don't have a healer in this party. Hey Toofs, what's up? I want to keep him on. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. I want to keep him on preservation because I think double shield is fine for now because I don't have a healer on this team. How's the Star Rail? So far, very fun. I finally reached a new planet. Well, technically I'm on a ship, but I'm having fun. It's always fun to like explore new spaces. Oh, I thought there'd be a chest here. My bad. All right, nothing else. What is that? Yeah, it's Space Chinatown indeed. Oh, we can go up this way. Yeah, I knew there had to be a chest here somewhere. Right, so I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. That way. Alright. Another free chest. Yoink. Okay, another space anchor, and then...
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Yeah, this guy looks tough.
Leave it to me.
This will strengthen our position. The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Fighting is mean.
Immortality means forever.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance, forward!
I've no interest in conflict.
Hope you're prepared.
A miracle.
I'm on guard.
Wait, did his attacks just heal himself? Yeah, I can see how the revive mechanic would get annoying after a while.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Well, I didn't need to kill his minions. Apparently, if I just killed him,
Finally.
that would have solved the
How
problem.
many tail hairs I lost on the way. My beautiful tail. Well, we had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Anyone got a license for this thing? In order for him to not heal, I mean. Oh, okay. Well, guess I'm driving the barge.
Just sit back and relax. All amicacetors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
I thought she didn't do any manual labor, but she's ready to drive a boat? What is this? Undelivered letter. An unsent letter addressed home. The author seems to have undergone some experimental treatment. Okay, it's a random ass item. Is this? This looks more like Space China. This definitely looks like a... Yeah, this is Liyue in space.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Loufu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Loufu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Hammy Cassiter. By which I mean, nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time.
I don't know, I think we have time. Like, everything looks calm. I don't see any monsters. Yeah, what's the hurry?
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, I thought she said she was a nice lady.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Okay, bye. Rude.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
That Tingyun is a sly one. That Yukon lady sounds like a tough lady.
That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain. It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
We didn't have anything to hide in Bellabog either.
All right, let's have a look around the city.
Not so fast.
Oh, come on.
I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
Wait, why does Yukon sound familiar? Do I have her in my...
Do you think this could be Bellabog all over again?
Are you saying that Madame Yukong is the new Madame Cocolia? Let me guess, they're gonna put us in a hotel first and then try to assassinate us afterwards.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Huh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it.
Yeah, we're looking at you, March. We're looking at you. Okay, I feel offended. Mr. Yang should do the talking.
Good idea. We can be his cheerleaders in the background.
Let's not do that. Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
Alright, so I'm guessing Tingyun gets her own... Oh, okay. Benefactor, I'd like to ask you something. What is it? This may be disrespectful, but I'm very curious. Is Express really here to help the Xianzhou Loufu solve the Stellaron problem? Yes, why? Is it really that hard to understand why the Express is here? Can't someone act simply out of the kindness of their heart? After all, people who help others without think. Oh my god, bro. People who help without thinking of compensation or risk during the dangerous trips across the cosmos is rarer than air in the vacuum. When the higher-ups of Xianzhou first heard of your reasons for coming, they thought you were here to either seek immortality or the Stellaron. Why would we seek immortality? That's weird. From all corners of the universe come to Xianzhou to reenact bygone histories and discover the secret of Xianzhou's residents' immortality. Apologies, I may have crossed the line. I don't know why I said all this. I've absolute trust in the sincerity benefactor, but the powerful masters are bound to think more than a pawn like me. So please be careful. Alright, Sauntering Fox. Is that an achievement? I think I have Yukong, actually. Wait, let me go and check. I should have her. Okay. So that's where we're meeting. Oh, so everyone's like a a fox person on this planet. Well, most people are, I guess. Guess I can't go this way. I have to go this way. This place is temporarily closed off. Please use another route. Okay. Also, if this is this like a trading? They said it was like a trade. Oh, chest. If this is like a trade place, where are all the shops? There's foxes, humans, and long life species. I don't know longer. Haha, another chest. Nice. Yoink.
Is that all?
Yeah, if this is supposed to be like a big trading port place, where are all the shops? I don't see any shops. Was that a beacon? Wait, where is it? Nice. Activated another one. There should be a chest here, perhaps? No. No chest. Sad. And there she is. Let me go and activate this.
Oh, you're here already? Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
There are shops, but this map is also largely frights. Oh, because I guess as I explore the map more, I'll come across the shop section of the ship, I guess.
Are you not coming?
I've brought Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Sounds like she's scared, to be honest.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission.
That was not the voice I was expecting to come from that character. Very interesting.
Greetings, guests from the Astral Express.
Again, I wasn't expecting such a powerful voice.
Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Loufu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal.
Damn, okay. Can we get a why? Yeah, let's be quiet and see what she says.
The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion.
Yeah, except we landed on the ship at the docking space, and people were dead and dying, so doesn't seem like y'all are doing a good job.
You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
You know what this is giving? What's that one scene in Avatar? What's it called? There is no war in... Fuck, what was the place's name? There's no war in Ba Sing Se. This is what this is giving. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Please be on your way, weary travelers. Like, we're fine, we're cool. This is what this is giving. There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
Okay, bye then. We'll just leave.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
So you don't want us to help, but we also can't leave? Is she gonna throw us in jail? Is that how we meet Blade?
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Loufu.
Mm-hmm. We're getting thrown in jail.
Lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate.
Oh, that was, what's her name? Silverwolf? Starwolf? Something Wolf. Or Fox. I can't remember what her name is. But the one that works with Kafka is probably the one that hacked the system.
The hacker was skillful and even taunted
Yeah, Silverwolf, that's her name.
Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense?
I'm not supposed to say anything. We're supposed to let Mr. Welt do all the talking.
You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
Okay, so he is a general. I'm just gonna call him that because I can't remember his name half the time.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the general of the Cloud Knights here on the Loufu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Loufu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Loufu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it.
His voice sounds very familiar, but I want to confirm before I make an assumption.
Of course. It would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you.
Yeah, it's Sino. It's Sino. It's Sino's VA. Yeah.
I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts.
Yes, and Anton as well. Yes, I'm like, this sounds like Alejandro, but I'm not sure. All right, would this be an occasion? Yeah, are you really the general?
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined... I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
No, not really. We're kind of here to steal Blade off the planet, but I guess I can't tell you that. Yeah, let's stay silent.
We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time, and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Loufu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron burst. What say you, my astral guest?
I mean, I got nothing else to do, so...
What do you think?
Let's move with the current and help out. Our expedition was focused on the Stellaron. Yeah, we don't really have a choice in the matter, to be honest.
Of course you do.
He says we have free reign, but like, do we?
Strangers and simply walk away. But I feel you wish to help the Xianzhou. The Loufu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
That shot concluded and Welch shot you a covert gesture. You understand that this is the crew's own discussion time.
I've heard of you. The Alliance is very interested in the Astral Express.
About Blade.
Blade is wanted by both the Corporation and the Alliance. I'm afraid I cannot comment on his file.
About
There are
Kafka.
5 known members of the Stellaron Hunters. Elio is their leader, but always stays behind the scenes. Most of the operations are led by Kafka.
And then, of course, we have Silverwolf and Blade. So that's 4. Who's the 5th person?
Had the Divination Commission not intercepted her encrypted transmission, she would have remained undetected for much longer.
Once we catch the Stellaron Hunter, I'm guessing Kafka, of course.
Bring her to us.
Okay. Kafka's good at controlling the people around her. Yeah, and she definitely won't say anything. Fun fact, Silverwolf and Branya are technically the same person. Like clones?
Ordinary means may prove futile when it comes to this individual. But the Divination Commission has ways of...
2 XPs of 1 character. Okay, they do kind of have a similar facial shape, so I can see it.
Don't misunderstand me. The Xianzhou does not engage in torture. Retrieving intel does not necessarily involve the use of violence.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't know you guys at all. Y'all could torture all the prisoners you want. I don't know how you deal with stuff on the planet.
In any case, you can deliver her directly to us. Once we learn something, I will share every piece of information with you. If things go as planned, I would love to find the time to sit with all of you and hear about your experiences among the stars. My responsibilities to the Xianzhou have meant that I haven't had the chance to travel in many years. We had heard nothing of the Express for a long time. It is heartening to learn of its continued journey along that stalwart track. I have other matters to attend to. Goodbye for now.
Well, I guess it was worth it speaking to him. He gave us some good info. I'm supposed to speak with Welt, but March is right here. Is this activated? Okay, it is.
I understand how you must feel.
Seeing as the General gave the order, the Skyfaring Commission will lend you our full support. The Stellaron Hunter investigation is in your hands now. I'll issue you a pass so you can access the facilities around Starskiff Haven. As for personnel, the skyports are currently all under maintenance, so we're thinly stretched. What I can do is
Ghost of Yote order was delayed.
take care of you during your stay.
Wait, people still buy physical copies? Well, I guess if you're a collector, that makes sense. Now, as far as like the only people who still buy physical media are collectors.
I understand how you must feel.
What do you make of this Chung Yuan?
He's very pretty and he's a general. That's all I know. Yeah, he's pretty handsome.
I'm not asking about that. You're not wrong. He's much easier to talk to than that Yukong. Their attitudes are so different. Maybe that's why she's only a helm master and he's a general.
Alright. Yeah, and that's why she's a 4-star and he's a 5.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
Do you think there's something strange about him? He seems suspicious. I thought he was on our side.
I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us?
Yeah, they're definitely torturing Blade.
The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter?
Could Blade have a... Yeah, he definitely escaped. Do you think Jing Yuan lied about the Stellaron? He's using us as bait. Yeah, if Blade is free, and we find Kafka, who's supposed to, you know, rescue Blade, but no, she tasked us with doing that. If we find her first, or like we find him, the general's gonna come after us. He's definitely using us as bait.
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place.
Or he allowed himself to become captured.
Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Meet with Tingyun. I wonder which planet Misha is from. Because I don't think I'll be able to build him anytime soon.
You heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent.
He's from Penacony.
Is often deceptive. Are you asking?
Hopefully that's the next planet after this, because I really want to build him. I don't know what he does, but I definitely want to put him on my team. Who is this? Fuxian.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, he has a mole under his eye.
Incident of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wait, does he have? Like, I understand that you know, they're making him look uber handsome, but like, is there something going on with his other eye? Why is it covered? Is that like a design choice, or is he like cursed or something?
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel
just design, okay.
Help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xianzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now.
Why does she want his job?
Overwhelmingly capable hands, Fushan.
Because like the way the conversation is going, it seems like she's above him, no? Why would she want to be a general?
There are three things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper.
I don't know, why does anyone want a promotion?
I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
That's more money, I guess, but I'm not assuming money is her main goal here. Why would you want to be a general? Maybe more power, I guess.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
Wait, isn't this dude on the standard banner as a 5-star? It's not very... Maybe his kid is insane, but like, he doesn't look like a 5-star to me.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people, especially not a major criminal.
It kind of looks like Kazuha if like he wore blue.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight.
There are like 10 achievements for other characters beating him up.
Besides, we still don't know who's really...
He's actually a Honkai Impact 3rd XP. Never played the game, but I do know that every red-haired female in a Hoyoverse game is an XP from Honkai Impact 3rd. That's the only thing I know about XPs. Mawika, Himiko, and who's the other one? Oh, I don't think ZZZ has one yet. So he's older than all of the Genshin characters.
There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing... that boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback.
Yaimiko is an XP of Yai Sakura, and Sakura will get an XP in Star Rail one day. So what I'm hearing is a lot of the Honkai Impact 3rd characters are kind of like the baseline of other characters, if I understand the the XP thing properly. They're like a baseline, but like when they're in the other games, they kind of like change up the personality and stuff. A is an XP of Raiden Mei, and Acheron is Star Rail's the Raiden Mei XP. And even some Honkai Impact 3rd characters are XPs from previous Hoyo games. Seems like you will take a bit longer to chat with Madame Yukong. I'm gonna have a stroll outside. Once you're done, come find me at the docks. Okay, wait, so you said that one of the... What is it? Where is it? Acheron is a Raiden XP. Where is she? Yeah, kind of. I see the Raiden inspiration. Yeah, this looks like Raiden Shogun if she, went to... I don't know where this is, but yeah, Raiden Shogun if she went to space, I guess. And she's electric element. Alright, let's go find Tingyun. I'm on hopium that we'll get a Kevin XP in Genshin. Who the hell is Kevin? Now it is who Kevin is. There's just a dude named Kevin. Where's Finon? Finon in HSR. Who the hell is... Where is Finon? Destruction. Kevin. Kevin is such a funny ass name, Kevin. This dude is dripped out. Wait, isn't he the next banner phase? I think he's the next banner phase, if I remember. I didn't watch the special program. I just saw like the posts on Twitter or something. I think he's the next banner, along with some pink-haired girl, I believe. Nah, he was in 3.4. I'm pretty sure they said he's the next banner. Oh well. I wouldn't know. Yo, Chaotic Red Hawk, you got too many wives, bro. Calm down. First you said Kafka was your wife, then you said Fuxian was your wife, and now Dunhung is the next banner. And now Cyrene or Siren, whatever her name is your next wife. Bro, you need to save some women for the rest of the people.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you.
Imagine we get a free copy of Tingyun right now. That'd be crazy, right?
We're destined to be in each other's company.
Alright, but we already get free copies of characters on the event menu. I need to go check that out. When Genshin starts giving us more lore on Fanes, I'm gonna push the Kevin agenda more. What the hell is Fanes?
The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
A hotel again?
Easy. I know this probably brings back bad memories.
Yeah, bro. The first planet I went to, they put me in a nice hotel and we got assassinated almost. You can probably E6 Sampo from the events alone if you want to max him. I don't have Sampo though. Yeah, sadly I do not have Sampo. Correct. To the hotel. And hopefully we don't get assassinated this time. My chest sensors are tingling. There's a chest nearby. I don't know where, but I know there's one nearby. Yeah, whatever. God. I know there's a chest somewhere here. There it is.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already.
The sun hasn't gone. Yeah, I that's what I wanted to ask next. Do they have like an artificial like sky weather system on the ship? Like it's a ship. How do they maintain like the night-day cycle?
Oh, what? But we've done a whole day's work. What's the sun playing at? It felt like we spent the whole day in the Palace of Astrum. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
Okay, I was about to ask a really spoilery question, but I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. Cause like, if I remember correctly, there was another March-looking character that like released a couple of weeks ago, if not months ago, that had a crown on her head. I have like a spoilery question. I'm not gonna ask. I will get there eventually. Yeah, there was I don't know who it was. I'll go and check the databank again, but yeah, I think her name started with a C.
As her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Loufu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
Yeah, old girl, that's a unique way to describe someone. She's not March, so no worries. Oh, okay, so it's not March. Okay,
They say
then.
that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants
Cedra
to
is like
extend the full courtesy
the
of the Xianzhou so that
HSR
all of
version
you
of
enjoy your
Farina.
stay to the fullest.
So she heals, she buffs, she does damage. That kind of thing.
She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Alright. I mean, this happened to us on the last planet too, and we still got assassinated. The commission will cover the cost.
That's the friendliest thing I've heard since we arrived. Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves, right?
Oh, not her kid, her personality and story and role in the story. Okay.
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed.
What?
Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Yeah, what does that mean? Yeah, coordinates converge.
Don't let her words distract you. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Again, like, I didn't think, like, I'm really growing to like March as a character. I didn't think, like, every time she spoke, I'd, like, agree with everything she says. Like, I like Dunhung back, because, like, Dunhung was, like, dry humor, very stoic. Like, I resonated with his character, but, like, every time March speaks, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same. But for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, each machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Yeah, she has little sister vibes, definitely. Alright. Do I speak to you one more time?
How can I help?
There's something I want to say. Any chance Kafka is still at the Stargazer Navalia?
Impossible to say. It used to be that the Divination Commission could track the access history of all the delves. But with the arrival of the Stellaron, things have become messy. Some delves even had their entrance marked as the exit.
So wait, what does she mean by arrival of the Stellaron? So the Stellaron just, like, drops onto a planet like a meteor? Or... because the way I understood it, I thought the Stellaron was already on a planet. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding something.
If I were one of the Stellaron hunters, I'd be very happy to capitalize on all the chaos. It'd be harder to escape, but easier to blend in.
There's something I want to say. You could see them as natural disasters, sort of. So, like, a meteor falling from the sky. Because like the way I picture a Stellaron, I see it as like, you know, the giant nail on what is it, on Dragon Spine. To me, that's what I picture a Stellaron looks like. I don't know. That's just like the mental. Anytime anyone says Stellaron, that's like what I picture in my head.
Oh, let's hear it.
Was it raining when Kafka's transmission was intercepted? Kafka was holding an umbrella in her transmission. Yeah, was it raining?
How perceptive. Our wind, clouds, rain,
Okay, so
and
that
fog are
answers
all
my question.
artificial. The
Stellarons
round-keeping
affect
conditions
each
weather
planet
pavilion
differently. They
manages
don't
the
come necessarily come
environmental
crash
conditions here.
landing in. All right. So it's like it's a phenomenon basically. It's more complicated, but they bring ruin to planets that they arrive on if left alone. That's good. So then you don't know when you're in danger until like the danger shows up. That's kind of fucked. But at least Tingin answered my question as to like whether they have artificial like sunlight and weather and stuff.
If Kafka was holding an umbrella, that means she was in an area with artificial rainfall during the transmission. Still, that doesn't help us much. The ship is huge, with changing conditions across various delves. I'm sure there were showers across many of them at the time.
Alright, let me grab this chest before I forget it's here.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
I don't know, I feel like Kafka would just like show up in front of the hotel the next morning and be like, I'm here guys, and then she just runs off again.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
Text Dun Hung. Marchnard, yeah, let's ask him if he's okay. Message failed to send. Are our communications being blocked? Not long ago on the Astral Express.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
He knows exactly where she is, doesn't he?
A Stellaron burst occurred on the Loufu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
I'm so glad Dun Hung's VA is back. Yeah, out of all the voice acting so far, I really like Dun Hung's. March is also really great. The VA really gives the bubbly personality that March has.
Stop.
Oh. Does he know? Yeah, do you know Blade?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, If he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and him. Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Yeah, you're exiled, so you can't really go back, so... How do you help them?
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me.
I was so worried that he'd get replaced. Probably would have quit the game if it happened, because he's the reason I started playing. Yeah, Dun Hung right now is like I don't really have a favorite character in HSR, but I feel like Dun Hung is pretty close.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers.
Yeah, I think March and Dan Heng have a lot of lore. There's a lot of lore between these two characters alone.
We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey. Try not to dwell on it, Dan Heng. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line.
Okay,
And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Well, I hope he does. I'm sure he does. But I was just about to say, I hope. I love playing Dan Heng, but I hope they don't make me do a solo mission with only him on the team, because that's not gonna work out. Right, let's go. Oh, we're dead ass going to do solo mission. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they give us trial Dan Heng, because mine is not built. Yeah, okay, it seems... Yeah, something definitely is happening with the communication on this planet. Or this ship, rather.
Send the message out. The network is down. But some functions still work?
This will strengthen our position.
Well, as long as I can, run back to, the anchors... Oh. Did this look like this before? Or maybe this is how they look on Xianzhou.
Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Too late to repent. I've no interest.
Yeah, they definitely... Yeah, this is trial Dan Heng, because my Dan Heng at least hits 3k crits. I invested a decent amount into my Dan Heng. Hey, it's... I don't remember his name.
Stay where you are. I can handle this.
40k Jade saved up for his banner. Holy. And then everybody exclaimed when I had 33k for what's his name? For Flynn's. That was not enough.
Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Oh, do we get a trial for this team?
Fighting is meaningless.
Want to see what I can do?
Yeah, it literally. What can you do? How do I read? Yeah, Flynn's was definitely worth the pulls. I invested a bit into his weapon today. I managed to level some of his talents.
Go again. He who strikes
So he's hitting 160k now with Electro Lunar charged. So I'm hoping to build him before the week ends. All right. How do I see the thing again? When any level 6 deals physical damage to a single enemy with a small chance of triggering Sword Dance. If the enemy has weakness break, Sword Dance is guaranteed trigger. Deals minor physical damage to a single enemy. Well, I'm curious as to what her skill does. I'm gonna do that first.
Dodge this! Don't your hands hurt?
Yeah, what does her ultimate look like?
This! Shape of Taishu!
Deals massive physical damage to a single enemy, enhances Sword Stance effect, and takes action immediately.
Rise, Phoenix!
Did she just summon a chicken? Oh, okay. That is a very interesting kit.
I've no interest in conflict.
She has to be a 4-star. Because what the hell is that?
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
You're not going anywhere.
You're hurt.
Wait, is she just supposed to be a battery for Dan Heng during this fight?
Want to see what I can do?
Her phoenix is a callback to Fu Hua. I don't know any of those people. Oh yeah, she's dead, bro.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Oh yeah, he's one of the healers!
Move carefully.
Okay, so what would have happened if... Okay, I'm guessing... Yeah, I wanted to ask, what would have happened if I just killed this guy on my own? But it seems she had to die for the plot.
The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Let me through. You're not going anywhere.
The dead return!
Too late to repent.
This is Auto Void Archives. I'm still a little confused on his identity. So you're saying that half the Honkai Star Rail cast are just XPs from Honkai Impact 3rd?
Want to see what I can do?
Yeah, summon the chicken again.
Shake, rise, Phoenix!
That's not a phoenix, that's a chicken.
Merciful Medicus. I'll stop. Immortality.
Are you two okay?
Okay, they clearly know each other.
I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from?
Oh. Is Dan Heng a disgraced knight? That would check out. Or maybe he's a prince. Or what do you call a young prince in this genre? Like a young emperor? I don't know, Dan Heng, he seems like he has a lot of importance. Probably got trained by knights himself.
Okay, you're a civilian then. Come with me.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
Sure you can.
My name is Dan Heng. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
Is Dan Heng a made-up name?
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Stars.
I'm questioning everything about this dude right now.
Out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
Yes and no. Or maybe she just doesn't know who he is. I feel like Dan Heng is a fake name though.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
Like, maybe part of it is like his real name, like you said. You said yes and no, so I'm guessing some part of his name is fake. Or like made up.
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Locha! Is that right? I remember it.
Dan Heng does have another name. Okay.
Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight's Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Okay, so is this story gonna play out on like two different ends and then it's gonna converge? Is that what Kafka was talking about? Because that would make sense. If we're playing two different storylines at the same time and then we converge at a certain point, that could be the foreshadowing that Kafka mentioned. And now back to MC and March, I guess.
Not sent. Why not?
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting signal transmission.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working fine. See?
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us.
You do get two different POVs throughout this story. Yeah, so that makes sense to me.
If this turns out to be that Stellaron hunter hacker girl's handiwork.
Because Kafka mentioned, like, you know, two different points or something, and then, like, they converge. And the fact that Dan Heng did leave the space station, now he has his own little side plot going on while we're playing through the main story. Yeah, two different POVs make sense. Especially since we're supposed to learn about Dan Heng's past during this story, I assume. So why can't I do Equilibrium yet? Is it available? Can I do it yet? Oh, it is available. Okay. You already well over blah 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 blah. Where is it? Oh, so I can just clear it and then. Okay, I'll do it another time. Let me continue the story.
Oh, you've arrived.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No. Only an extra couple of hours. Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to sort out our paperwork. I got a sense of the situation on my way back. Just like at Cloudford, Stargazer Navalia's meridian pin has malfunctioned. The checkpoint there is abandoned, and the garrison is scrambling to locate the Stellaron. With monsters wreaking havoc and the nights scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become a perfect place for the suspect to hide out.
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal with, an IPC most wanted Stellaron hunter to catch, and we have to do all that on our own without reinforcements? Fair enough. This isn't our first rodeo.
Yeah, but you've caught Blade before, so shouldn't be that hard.
I was just making small talk. Never mind the details.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready, let's get going.
Go to Cloudford and complete the trial of like. No, I don't want to do that. I want to continue the story. It doesn't require me to do it for the story, so that's fine. What is this? Oh, this one. Wait, is it this one? Alright. When you're ready to go talk to Ting Yun.
Shall we, my benefactors?
Yes, let's go.
Now, what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the Artisanship Commission. Perfect for hunting down suspects.
A lion dog?
He's so cute!
Or a dragon dog?
I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
Yes and no. This is Ting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level. Be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace, he'll follow it all the way to the end. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding, Ting will find her. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to scent detection mode. Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
In an ingenium dog crafted by the artisan commissions, use its locality probe feature to find suspicious odors and. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the gimmick for this planet.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting Yun, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large? The traces. Where did they go? Is D-Ting malfunctioning? Got it. He says the wind is too strong here at the port, so it's not easy to follow the scent.
Yeah, how do you know what the dog is saying?
That's just the psychic bond between cute girls and cute puppies.
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge. Let's look around and see if we can find any other clues.
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen Miss Ting Yun. That's not cheating, right? We're just collecting intel.
Okay, don't understand why a scavenger hunt is part of finding a... Okay, ask... Wait, use teaching to track down Ting Yun. Ask people nearby for clues. Well, these are the only guys I can speak to, so...
Excuse me? Any chance you saw a Foxian lady pass by?
Oh, that's a heck of a question, miss. I'd say nearly 1 in every 2 people passing through Starskiff Haven is Foxian. We might have seen the lady you're looking for, but we wouldn't have batted an eyelid.
That is definitely an accent choice for this planet.
He's not lying. Still, if you, describe her a little, maybe it'll jog our memory.
That also sounds like Alejandro. She's pretty?
Pretty? Oh, that's too generic for a Foxian. Even if you don't count the ladies, there are plenty of gents that fit that description like a glove.
As tedious as it is, I'm afraid you'll have to, describe her in more detail. Please don't say 2 ears, 1 tail.
Show Ting Yun's photo.
I can put my hand on my heart and say I remember this fine lady.
Nonsense. I've been stood next to you this whole time, and I don't remember anyone like her.
Well, I may not have seen her in person, but her beauty feels like a long-lost acquaintance. How wonderful to be reunited with her after so long.
Oh, dear.
Oh my god, I just picked up their names are back and forth.
Lost touch with...
What a silly interaction.
Are you 2 professional time wasters or something?
I would not put it past them, yes. Their names are literally back and forth.
Please accept our apologies. Me and my partner do double-act comedy in the Sleepless Era. The tea house round the corner. As you can probably guess, with all these curfews and lockdowns, we've hardly had an audience the past few days. We figured we'd find a spot on the street and do some rehearsal, just to stop us getting rusty.
Then you guys swung by asking for this Foxian lady, so we thought we'd give you a little bit of improv. Free of charge, I might add.
Stay calm, stay calm. I did see the girl you're looking for. She took a turn from here into Star Watcher Avenue. I'd suggest you head over that way. She might still be there.
I find it hard to trust anything you've just said.
Anyway, what's the dog saying? Well, the dog says to go down here, so I'm going down here. Is that a clue? A piece of a white name card with a bird spreading its wings out to the corner. The card belongs to Amikazador Ting Yun, head representative of the Intergalactic Merchant Guild, Whistling Flames. No doubt this is a tiny clue she left for you, or maybe there are more of them. Alright. Use the dog. Okay, we're a scavenger collecting. Great. Fate of your planet is in danger, but sure, let's go scavenger hunting. Incredible package of tea brand Immortal's Delight. No mistaking, you can't throw trash everywhere for leaving behind clues. Where's the last one? Oh, it's on cooldown. I see a chest. A refined pendant of a fan in the shape of a koi, but is left alone in the forgotten corner of the street. It is said that in the culture of Xianzhou, fish represent affluence. You vaguely recall that you have seen the pattern of fish swimming around each other on the fan of Miss Tingyun.
Miss Tingyun must have left us these clues, right?
Deeding should be able to pick up the traces now.
You found me! Deeting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he? If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
Alright, we are going on the ship. But what's this way? Is this oh, it's a dead end. Never mind.
Who'd have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to
What the hell is that?
people used to write.
Oh, they're
poems
ships,
about
right? They're like
shipwrights
the ship thing we just got on. So this must be like a factory.
The Loufu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt. Of course, the silver lining is I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
You don't seem to worry too much about the Xianzhou, Miss Tingyun.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines.
You want us to kill her, okay?
Playing the Madame Yukong card, are we? That's not very heroic, now is it? Besides, the Madame Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate reception. I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting Deeting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Tingyun. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you for showing us the way.
Before Deeting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
Alright, so... What is this? Turn the compass to align the inner and outer rings' celestial axis to the same direction. The bright astral marks on the compass indicate the degree its compass ring can rotate. For instance, one bright astral mark would signify 60-degree rotation per turn. Two types of rotation exist, clockwise and counterclockwise. Rotate the compass. Switch to the layout selected on the compass. Alright, so just align the thing so that the thing is... Alright. So wait, how do I stop it? Oh, I need to unlock the locks? Or wait, I'm doing something wrong. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. So wait, why can't I stop it? Just get them all on the blue facing side. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's not... Oh, I do need to rotate the outer one first. I'm trying to manually stop it, but it's not letting me. You just press one time. Oh, because I just have to wait until it spins on the right spot. Alright, trial and error, I guess. The fright starskiff slowly moves into the jetty. Looks like these are my tips. Is this a chest?
Looks good.
Oh, we got a relic. Nice. Okay, not seeing anything else. You can tell how far each one will spin depending on the amount of circles on the ring. Okay, maybe the next puzzle will be easier and I'll understand it a lot better, hopefully. I see an enemy, I believe.
Hope you're prepared.
I'm on guard.
I've no interest.
Right, which way did I come from? Oh, I came from here, so I'm going this way. Oh, it's showing me where they are on the map. Okay, so there is one over here. I don't see... Oh, there it is.
Shards of a Cloud Knight's weapon. Something really sharp caused this.
It must have been Kafka. She's got a scary sword.
Wait, doesn't Kafka have guns, though? If I remember correctly, Kafka uses guns, not swords. She has sword and guns. Ooh, a chest.
Look, D-Ting found a strange chest. And there's a handprint on it.
Let me see. Slender fingers, but strong. This hand belongs to a killer.
There's a note here, too. Take your fancy, there's a reward inside. Oh, why do I get the feeling we're not the ones doing the hunting?
It seems like Kafka predicted our every move. Stay alert, all of you. We could be walking into a trap.
Alright, where is the next? I see an enemy. And the clue's over there. Is this? Wait, I think I saw something. Yeah, there was something here.
What's this? It looks like clay.
Mr. Yang, any idea?
I think it might be shipbuilding material left over from the assembly line, though I can't tell exactly what the substance is. I don't think it's connected to Kafka.
This ends here. I've no interest in conflict.
Reach the end of the story.
I think there should be another... Okay, relax, doggy. Oh, over here.
What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It opens various passages. It looks like someone used it and then destroyed it. Possibly Kafka.
Alright, I think, yeah, there was something here.
Lance at the ready.
Is that all?
Will of preservation.
I know. Let's go and have a look. Is that a grenade? What's that on the side? It's lipstick. A small something for the lost. She's clearly taunting us.
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
I mean, I think lipstick is a good...
Scent and let him lead the way.
Yeah, lipstick is a good scent to, like, use. Unless she uses a very generic lipstick. Alright, I think we cleared everything here. Everything else is, like, I have to explore and then unlock stuff. That's fine.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident? Or on purpose?
Everything with purpose.
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering, "Come and get me."
That would be suitably Kafkaesque.
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list. A fugitive that nobody can seem to pin down. And now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
Low-key, the maps, like, even though the maps are, like, you know, like, what did I want to say? Like, static is the word I want to use. Like, the maps in Star Rail are actually quite huge. Like, these maps are big, bro.
I'm on guard.
Oh boy, the world makes these maps look tiny in comparison. What do you mean the world? Like, I feel like the map is pretty big, honestly.
Hope you're prepared.
The new world. Oh, okay.
Fighting is meaningless.
If I kill this one explodes, right?
Not a scratch. The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Reach the end of the story.
I feel like there's a chest somewhere nearby. Well, yeah, what is this thing? There be a chest somewhere. Alright, I'm supposed to be using this thing, right? I keep forgetting about the dog. I do feel like there's a chest close by, though. Hello.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance! Forward!
Amphorius maps are so big, it has to load in sections. So is Amphorius the reason why Honkai Star Rail is like 130 gigs right now?
I've no interest in conflict.
Huh, I thought the other guy would also revive, but I guess not. Okay, so no chest. I feel like there's a chest somewhere here, but I don't have the luxury of exploration right now, so... Ha! See, I knew it. I knew there was something here. Alright, back to the story. Where's the enemy? I don't see the enemy. Is it this thing? Alright, the frog on the ball. Or the monkey, I guess. You know what, I don't have time to deal with you guys. Let's end this as quickly as I can.
This ends here. Fighting is meaningless.
Reach the end of the
Oh my god, not the fish again. Hey, another chest.
Another chest, another handprint. Has this woman got nothing better to do?
No, I'm guessing not. Until she finds Blade, she's kind of just doing whatever she wants.
A little cheese for the rats in the maze?
Rats? Oh, she's playing games with us. I hate her.
This ends here. Is that all? The truth of life. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I don't know if my characters are busted or if the story enemies are just really weak. Cause like I'm just destroying everything.
I'm with you.
The scent. Where did it go?
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka.
Wait, why are the guards not doing anything?
These Cloud Knights aren't Mara-struck. What did you do to them?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you?
The story enemies are usually very weak, but also this is 1.0 content, and you have an S tier 3.4 character in your team. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. And I did invest into him a little bit, so it makes sense. Also, good morning to whoever said good morning. Sorry. It's a little bit in the afternoon for me right now. So definitely not morning anymore.
What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
We're gonna fight? Okay. Not much, just chilling, trying to like catch up with Honkai Star Rail.
It'll heal.
God, I wish I had an AoE character, but I don't have one outside of Hurt, I believe. Yeah, Honkai Star Rail is definitely... I definitely miss playing turn-based combat.
Flaming lance. Forward.
So I'm enjoying this quite a lot. And speaking on turn-based combat, I tried auto once, autoplay a few times. Buddy, the AI is so bad. It just like uses ultimates every single... Even on like one enemy that's like already half dead. The AI, I can't imagine people using...
Quick! Don't let her escape!
March, not so fast!
Oh, is that... Can I mark this for later? Oh, it's already marked on the map. Yeah, some buddies got me to start the game weeks ago and I got addicted. It's very fun. It is very, very fun. Auto battle is mostly just for farming. Yeah, that's true. I do use it for that, but I can't imagine anyone using auto battle for like important stuff.
Hope you're prepared.
Let's do this.
Reach the end of the
I usually just leave auto battle on to gather some materials and go make some coffee or something. I think auto battle is fine. It's just for me, the way I plan, especially when I'm doing like caverns of corrosion, I like to be in control for stuff like that because some people auto endgame to flex. It takes the enjoyment away from me though.
You'll have to pick up the pace.
Yeah, for me, I like micromanaging the abilities because for the most part, like, especially like for buffing characters, the auto battler does a really weird job of like deciding who to buff and like when to use ultimates. They just like spam every ability every single time. But it is pretty decent for like farming, I guess.
There's no way through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belts.
Oh god, is this gonna be another mechanic thing? Oh, it's this. Okay. So wait, how? Yeah, we should get across with this. Oh, but there's so many chests. I want the chests! I guess I'll come back to this area at some point, but for now, we'll continue the story. This should get us across. And then we change it again. Which way am I going, though? Move to the left. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to move these things to the right again for the second time. Move to the right. What? What am I doing wrong? Okay, maybe I'll just leave it like this and then move to the left again. I feel like this is right. No, this is the way I came. Where do I need to be? Oh, do I need to take the... Oh, I need to move the thing so I can take the stairs. Oh, okay. That's to get the chest. Alright, moving down. We love convenience. We do love convenience. That was over so fast. What is this? Door lock. Alright, in case I want to come back to this area. Okay. Where to next? I forget we are supposed to be chasing Kafka. I'm like, why are we chasing Kafka? Aren't we supposed to be looking for Blade? And then I remember we got tasked with looking for her. Yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid as much fighting as I can. Move to the left.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
No, it looks like you wanted us to catch you. This is all part of her plan. I don't trust Kafka. No matter how many people say, like, you know what, she cares for us, she knows us, I don't trust her just yet.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
If you want to fight, quit stalling. I love Kafka. I would have pulled for her, but I was saving for Evernight. Well, I hope you got her if you haven't gotten her yet. Best wishes to everyone and their 50-50s, bro. My Flynn's pulls were awful. Absolutely horrendous. Well, congratulations, Snowflocko. Alright, surrender and save your explanations.
We're taking you to see the General of the Loufu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace.
Did you lose every 50-50 for Flynn's as well? Yes. Lost 50-50 at 72 pulls and I got C3 Mona and had to pull another 70 to get to Flynn's, and then for his weapon I lost to Aqua Simulacra in the first like 20 pulls, and then I had to go to another 70 odd pulls to get his weapon. So yeah, I lost both 50-50s. But like, I don't mind the Aqua loss because at least Aqua I can use on Linny. My RNG in Gacha is cursed. I lost 3 character banners, 50-50s trying for his E2, and then lost a weapon. Yeah, for me, if I can get a copy of the character, I'm all good. The only reason why I went for Flynn's weapon this time is because I do not have a good polearm in my collection. If I'd gotten Escoffier's weapon, I probably would have used it on Flynn's. It would have looked funny, but I would have had a decent polearm signature, but I don't have a good polearm. And while his might not be a good, substitute for other polearm characters, I think it could still be a good stat stick. My RNG is goated specifically for Star Rail. Any other gacha though, it's I hear you on that. It's like your luck changes every single game, but there's always that one game where you feel like your luck is just a little bit better.
We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late.
Oh shit, we're really gonna fight Kafka?
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall! The truth of life and death, or the sanctuary, is but a vision.
Not so
Is
fast.
that all?
How does that feel?
Whoa, what just happened? Okay, so is there a skill like making enemies fight themselves?
Fighting is meaningless.
Something for everybody. Ready?
Alright, it's a good thing I have 2 shielders, otherwise I would have been so screwed.
Lance ablaze.
Kafka has a skill called Spirit Whisper that she can use to control people.
Flaming lance. Forward.
Ah, okay, that makes sense as to why she could control the guards. I need to use Dan Heng next, so I'll save the points.
The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision.
When you hear her start a sentence with listen, she's taking control of someone. A cutscene? I thought you guys said that cutscenes aren't all that common in Star Rail.
Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscient. Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushun, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers.
Okay, if she was a merchant, could we consider her like a Dory XP? That'd be funny.
Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion.
She kind of looks like Dory if they put her in Liyue clothes and they gave her longer hair. I don't know, her design is just screaming Dory to me. I don't know why.
What the actual heck is she saying?
She's just showing off with some big fancy words. Even my synesthesia beacon can't make sense of what she said.
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
She's a Diviner, definitely not similar to Dory in personality. The only reason why I said she reminds me of Dory is because she has a lot of pink and purple in her design.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh?
Honkai IP is known for their pink hair girls, to be honest. You know what? That's fair. There are like 2 on screen right now as we speak.
That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The 3 of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission.
Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron Hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
You know what? We shouldn't delay. As long as we have Kafka here right now, we should ask her the questions. Who knows if she could just escape again.
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
Okay, again, so I do not like to compare for the most part. Like, I don't. But does the place not look like Xianzhou? Like, no offense, this place kind of looks like Xianzhou.
Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
Other way around, Xianzhou looks like this place. I mean, yeah, to be fair, if Wuthering Waves released afterwards, which I'm assuming it did, then everybody else would say, like, why does Xianzhou look like, where are we again? The Xianzhou,
No
I believe.
need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I
It did. It was a year over later than
I
HSR.
wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the marsh and water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers.
The connoisseur appreciates the artistry and the layman enjoys the show. This must be the quantum entanglement you hear about in stories. Oh my god, you can count on your fingers?
What's wrong with that? We've got 10 fingers. May as well use them.
I like the fact that we have troll options and we can just like pick them and they actually have dialogue afterwards. This is what I love about Star Rail. It's like the interactive like dialogue.
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The star skiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye.
Okay, so I don't know why Fui's being low-key such a bitch, because March was right. If you want to be able to take vacation or like delegate, you need to teach your disciples the stuff that you can do. I don't know why Fu's being so rude about it. Yeah, what about Kafka?
The prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka.
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me, but I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient.
Okay. We trust you.
That didn't sound as, you know, concrete as you thought it did, March.
I think I offended someone again.
Yeah, you kind of tend to blab without thinking. She's just annoyed that you won't trust her.
Hey, are you on her side? I just wanted to remind her not to break her promise, that's all.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fuxian seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy.
Some people are not what they seem. I'm sure she's just putting up a front.
Like how you're always pretending to be quiet?
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah! That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum.
Alright. I think... I'm curious as to who we're gonna meet. We might... We might meet a new person. She said we're gonna have to meet someone outside of the thingamajig that'll escort us. How big is this map? Damn! This place is huge. Alright, I think this is a good enough place to stop for now. And then I'll continue the rest of the story tomorrow. I think... Yeah, I didn't think I'd get this far, to be honest. I'm very much enjoying the story, though. I'm glad I decided to give Star Rail another chance, because otherwise I would not have been seeing all this cool stuff. Especially Space China. Very, very grateful. God, look at the sky, dude. That is gorgeous. But yeah, I'm very happy that I gave this game another chance. Hopefully I get to catch up with the rest of the story. In terms of... in terms of characters for the future... Where is this thing? I don't have enough pulls yet, but like, I really, really, really would like to get, where is he? I really want to get Sunday. I don't know why. His design is just look at him, man. Just look at him. I missed the opportunity to snag him last time. I didn't have enough pulls. But like, yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Yes, another Sunday fan. I like Sunday. So you're telling me this is not... Oh, she's not March. She has blue hair. I thought that was March, but I guess it's not March. But yeah, I like Sunday. I haven't met him in the story yet. I don't know what his kit does. Just based on vibes alone, I really want this character. So this is like the character that I'm saving for Honkai in Honkai Star Rail. Any other characters I'm not so sure about. I do want Welt. I think Welk is cool. Sunday is very amazing, especially for hyper carry teams. Well, that's good to know, I guess. Again, I don't know what his kit does, but like, he looks really cool. Yeah, Sunday is the character that I'm saving for. I don't have enough pulls yet. I got like 20 plus... Yeah, close to maybe like 50, 70 pulls. I have about close to 70-ish pulls for Sunday whenever he reruns again. And hopefully I win the 50-50 because God, my luck has been so bad. But yeah, that's the video for today, guys. If you want to see more Honkai Star Rail, tune in tomorrow, I guess. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day further. Remember to stay safe, be kind to yourself, be kind to other people, and I will catch you on the next stream. Support Bro out.